Remember back in the axis align bounding box, I mentioned that it doesn't have to be a box, it can be a circle. It was made as an optional challenge for you if you'd like to try it out. The way to check to see if two circles are colliding with each other is very similar to how we check collision with boxes. For circles, we don't have to check for the X or Y direction because the radius is the same as it goes all the way around the entire circle. So to determine if two circles are colliding, we check to see if both radiuses or radii added together is greater than the distance between the two circles. Here's how I got it implemented using the code from the axis align bounding box as a base. I'll point out the difference that I made to make the circles collide with each other. First, at the top here, I added in two new function prototypes, check bounding circle detection and get magnitude. We'll get to see what's in them shortly. In the main, I just change the rectangle shape objects to be circle shapes and given them each a radius of their own. Down here I swapped the AABB collision detection function with the circle one here, the check bounding circle detection. Besides that, everything else is the same. The colors change if they collide and when they don't. So down here in the new function check bounding circle detection, it takes in two circle shapes. And we figure out the distance between the two circles by subtracting their position first, then getting the magnitude of that vector. I made a helper function down here called getMagnitude to help me achieve this. To learn more about that, check out the Samus vs. Ridley example in the vector video. There's some action pack going on in that example, but I'm sure you'll find that as an interesting way to learn about vectors. After getting the distance, we check to see if the two circles' radii are greater than the distance. If so, then there is no gap in between and they are overlapping each other, so it's true that they are colliding. Otherwise, there is a gap in between the two circles, so it'll be false. So let's give this a try. So just like in the AABB example before, the two circles will turn blue if they do collide with each other. If they don't, they go back to their original color. So I'm just going to go around the circle just to make sure that it collides properly. Throughout the rest of making this rudimentary physics engine, I'll stick to using boxes and AABB collision method. I've just made a repository or GitHub thing that you can check out if you like. I'm new to GitHub, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to learn how to share code, so the link will be in the description. So if I make any mistake, please let me know. I'm very new to this. And thumbs up if you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe to see more tutorial like this, and I'll see you in the next level. Bye!